All right, guys, I'm going to do the quick recap for today. I had a really awesome day. I'm still on IWM. Has been really good for me, IWM. Yesterday, I traded left and right, and it's more like a swing trade for me. But today was just, I got long at the open. I had some overnight position and some pre-market sold and then ripped higher. But the trade that I want to talk about is two things. The Donkey Kong DKNG, which Brian called it Donkey Kong. But it's actually, the name is DraftKing. So DraftKing, this gaming sector has been really active. So what happened with DraftKing was gapping down, sold off, lost the VWAP, but it came back up. So we really decided to not to lose the VWAP. So it means that there is some buying pressure here, down here. That's why stock came back up. And it did a really nice pattern. This is what we called a lightning bolt pattern. And the master of this is Peter Donnelly. Has been with us for a very long time, since almost the beginning of Bear Bull Traders. So this is what he calls a lightning bolt pattern, and he has a couple of webinars on it. Peter, can you share the playbook on the chat? You did share it in the past. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here. Actually, I found it. Don't worry about it, Peter. So yeah, so that's the lightning bolt pattern that we have. You guys don't see it in the chat, but I'm recording. So as you see here, the stock is coming. This is the VWAP, and he's gonna explain exactly where get in, get out, partials, and that type of thing. So I don't trade it, but it's a very powerful playbook. It's just usually happens around this time, between 10 to 10:30, 11, when the stocks are doing a consolidation and trying to make a decision where to go. And I highly recommend that guys download this, and you can actually go into this folder that we have. So where is this? Yeah, room drive, and you can actually fold it. So if you click on that, so there is a TradeBook examples of everything that you needed here. And even if you want our logos and stuff for your own marketing stuff, you can actually do that. So that was a trade that actually first time I traded DKNG. I really liked how it's being traded, and that was a really nice move up. So overall, I had a really good day, including this trade on IWM that I had. But another trade that I want to talk to you was Tesla and American Airlines. So American Airlines is a stock that I've lost so much money on it, and I made so much money on it. So I have a big love and hate relationship on that. Before the market opened, the stock was gapping up. Before the market opened, I was hoping to get to break of 1307. We were seeing big asks all the time, right? So he asked 1310 is going to probably break the 1310. Do you see that? Yeah, you're probably going to see that here, even in time and sells, these big lots. This is a very bullish sign. So I did a 5-minute opening range break up on it. So stock sold off, but really hold this. As soon as it came above the VWAP, the pattern was a 5-minute opening range break up. And I went long, sold toward 1307. I was hoping to break out, didn't. Sold some, added more, dropped, added more. Oh, there you go. So popped up to 12. And then, on the next push up, I just got out completely. And the last piece I got at the break even, because, when it comes in, when I added twice, my average came out somehow around here. So I didn't want to go negative on that. It did hold the VWAP really nicely in a 5-minute chart. It would have been a really nice call option or something like that. Trade. Jared has some webinars on that. You could buy a call option and it would make a fortune on this. But eventually, as you see, actually cracked the 13th then. So these big asks are very bullish sign. Usually they are ripping higher. So for me, the best trade for me was American Airlines. And yeah, so that was that's the Tesla. We traded Tesla a couple of times. Oh, look at that. I think it's gonna go to 13.15. Yeah, the asks are much bigger. The signals here are much bigger than this one. Sometimes there are big beats here, but the difference is very noticeable right now. So Tesla went red. So Tesla at the open, 1-minute opening range break up. That was the first trade that I did. So stock was gapping up, sold off a little bit. I came up. As soon as I saw the 1-minute opening range break up, I jumped in long, popped up, I added more, and then all the way up sold more. And here I don't know exactly what I did. I think I messed around a little bit, but eventually I got out completely out of that. Came down, pushed back, and then really lost the VWAP. And then both Brian and I decided to take a short on it, and really didn't work out properly, because as soon as it came down around here for the break, I went short, dropped a little bit, covered a little bit, bounced back. I got out the break-even point. It came back one more time, below the VWAP, so it was really setting up for a short. The problem was there was so many resistances, so many supports here, and we were trying to force it to the support. Eventually cracked, but it just killed us a few times. So short added more, and then sold 14, 17. I knew that it's going to lose it, and I got out the break-even point. And after that, as soon as I got out, it just came down all the way. So yeah, so that's the thing. I think yeah, that was pretty good. It touched the yeah, just okay, so we got out a little bit more on that as well. And IWM got filled, pop 160. How much I want to get to $10,000? Yeah, I think I think I won 158 to get to 10 grand, huh? Yeah, maybe. Oh, there you go. That's it. Let's get out of it. Let's get out of it just for fun and make 10 grand. Damn. Yes, exactly $10,000. Yeah, that's IWM turned out to be exactly $10,000. So that's pretty good. All right, so that was it. Yeah, so pretty much good for me. DKNG is still running up. Might go, but I got out when it dropped into break-even point. I kind of scaled out completely from 52.90 all the way to 53.50. All right, guys, thank you so much. Tonight is the webinar. So what are the webinars tonight? Let's get to the webinars. What is the webinar that we have? Go to the webinar room. Let's bring it here. It's Amen. October 7th, developing a TradeBook for week. Okay, so that's important, guys. So TradeBook is very important, and that's why we want to have this webinar by Amen. That okay, so this lightning wall pattern, what it is, how to build it, and that sort of information. All right, guys, and then next week we have Fundamental of Risk Management and Loss Control. It's a really good one with Mike. And then we have Dr. Kenneth Reed, Traders Over 50. So that's a good one that he's going to talk about how you can actually improve your performance, not only in trading, but in all aspects of life for trading over 50. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it for me. And oh yeah, look at that. IWM is saying, oh, ha ha ha. All right, guys, thank you so much. And I'll see you tonight in the webinar. If not, tomorrow in the chat room, guys. Cheers.